We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Now to the plate, Alan Trammell, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Larry Doby comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jesus Luzardo gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, he makes the stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So striding in, Bernie Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Tino Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes. Popped up. Chapman waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, Jose
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Here comes the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder, and he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play at 313. 9 homers and 23 driven in. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. 1-2.
1 ball. Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Laureano is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2. You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Forward now, Tim Raines. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting ranks.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And he struck him out. Digging in, Alfonso Soriano is looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Luzardo has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
No, that's low.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Next for New York, number 18. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Soriano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners off for second. Takes this the other way to right. And Evans is there for it to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And just misses off the inside for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Evans, a California-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Austin Allen is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this will be fouled away. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Trammell will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tino Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
3-1 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch on its way. Cecil Fielder will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch punch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Next up for the A's, Rod Carew. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Larry.
Now in the box, Larry Doby. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ready for another chance?
Now
Matt
back.
Olson.
The first baseman,
A ball and no strikes.
Olson.
That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Matt Chapman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in. That hasn't been the case.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Alfonso Soriano. Well hit to right, but foul. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back in standing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Posada, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Number 18 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the runner back in standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Settling in now, Derek Jeter, and their runners at the corners now, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1 the pitch.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Raines has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The batter, number 10.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped up. Number 18 has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dwight Evans. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Aye.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Tino Martinez. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco.
That's a ball.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation. You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Hit the other way out toward right field. Raines is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Rod Carew. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The center fielder.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch.
2-0.
Line toward right center. Doby is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Tim Raines. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
1-1 to count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Up high. 2-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Ready now, Alfonso Soriano. First offering on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. To first. He's got it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now that designated hitter.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. High in the air out to center field. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The A's strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Jorge Posada.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 18 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So digging in now, Derek Jeter. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Joe Kelly takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Stepping up now, Bernie Williams. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dwight Evans. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. No hits to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Raines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Stepping into the box, Rod Carew. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. We are still scoreless. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch out of.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 15, Liam Hendricks.
He's set, and the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Cecil Fielder is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Drilled right back up the middle. Trammell brings it in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Tom Henke will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First delivery to him on the way. Larry Doby is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Henke, a right-hander going 6'5". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1.
Nope.
Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ramon Laureano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Skied into very shallow right. Raines is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead this one 1-0. J.B. Wendelken is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
J.B. Wendelken.
Riding in once again, Tim Raines. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Oakland A's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Liam Hendricks gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. J.B. Wendelken hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our